Hi there. I want to do a short video just to show you how the ratings tool works on horseracebase.com. So I have it set up here with the standard one. This is HRB standard that comes when you subscribe to the website. Now you can see with the standard one, you get ratings for the horses for their last 10 races. And there's a thing here called a leveler rating. So that's for horses that haven't run 10 times. What they do is they add up how many the scores they have up to a certain point that they've ran, and then they have an average, and they put it here just to make sure that everyone's off a level rating. Now, they don't have speed ratings. They don't have ratings for jockeys. They do have a small rating for trainers. They haven't stallions, and they have these today ratings to show how the horse would perform in the today's conditions. Now, this is a race this evening, the 6:45 Southwell. There's 8 runners at the moment, 7 furlongs, class 4, and this is the way they have them ranked. These are the scores they have. What I'm going to show you now is how to set up your own ratings, where you will have speed ratings, jockey ratings, trainer ratings, all the way along here. So we'll go ahead and we'll do that. So the first thing we do is click on this research button here. We come to the rating machine. Click on that. So we're going to create a new set of ratings based on a template. So we'll click on that. Now we're going to use the HRB standard, and we'll call this X ratings, since I'm on Twitter. Now, on go. Now, the first one here is already, these are already done with horse race base. I've already put these in for you. So this is basically a score for the races that they've run in. So there'll be, I'll open up all race scores in a second. So these are already done. So I would advise you to leave those as they are, because they work very well. We'll just click on that. We'll click on change, even though we haven't changed anything. Now, if you wanted to change something yourself, you could. So we'll go back now. Nothing here. Return. Horse score is the same. I wouldn't bother changing these either, but I'll just show you how the way they have them done. So we'll show all horse scores. Now, these are all filled in, but you could change these around and fiddle around with them if you want. These will give you a score for the horse, and it'll be based on the quality of the races that they've ran in. So again, just to get out of that, I'll click change and go back. Now, these are the ones we're interested in, additional scores or additional factors. So we'll click go, and we'll click all additional factors. Now, so these are your speed ratings, and as I say, you can play around with these any way you like. You can add in bits and things. But I'll show you the way I did it now. So what I'll do is I'll fill it in, and then I'll come back to you and show you when it's filled in. So now I have that filled in. So we'll start off with the speed. Now, I don't bother with the best ones because I find they can throw the ratings out. So I concentrate on the average. So I give 1 point for each of these average. You've got the average speed rating, track and distance, track rating, going rating. And then I do the last six. I give them 1 point each. The last six, actually, I've done the last eight, sorry. I had been doing the last six. Then the jockey multiplier. So you can put in how many runs here. So I've gone for 950. I give 3 points for that. All these ones here I've given 3 points. Then for lesser runs, 2 points down to this amount here. And then actually missed that one there. No, that one's got 2 points as well. And then anything else then less than that, they get 1 point. Now the horse one, I just give 1 point in the very first one. So you can mess around with that yourself. Now my reasoning is with the high numbers getting the more is that in any sport, 20% of the top athletes and horses and trainers and jockeys, the top 20% win 80% of the races, or whatever they're in. Golf is the same. Any sport you can name is the same thing. It works out roughly the top 20 in 80% of the time. Now I've done similar thing with the trainers. You can just see what I've put in. Make sure I have everything filled in there, right? Yeah. And Stallion one now. I've just gone for the 1 year one, 3 points, 2 points for 500 runs there, and the rest then I've just given 1 point each of those. I don't think they're as important, but they're nice to have. This is the today ratings then. So I've kind of reversed this now. I give the ones that have had the most runs the least points. Now I keep these low because they can come up with very high scores if you put high scores in. So 0.1 and up to 0.3. That'll give you a nice balance then. So my thinking is you want to be looking for these ones here that are more unexposed, rather than the ones that have loads of runs. So that's basically it. We'll click change there. And come back out then. That's them all finished now. So if you wanted to do a test, you can test the performance there of an existing set of ratings. So we'll look here now at the X ratings. See how they've got on. This will give you for the roughly the last 1,000 races, usually about 3 weeks. But yeah, 1,000 races. So this is testing from the 19th of February to the 25th of March. So you go, they've done very well here. The top rated has won 31%, 31.54% of the races, and the second top nearly 18%. So that's it's nearly 50% of the. That's nearly 50% have been in the top two, which is way higher than I usually get. But that'll go down now when the flat gets going, because the flat would be a lot more competitive than the jumps racing. There'll be bigger fields and more competition. Now we're back on the ratings page again, and I've got X ratings set in use now. So here we can see Bob Asher is still top ranked, and Stars Inc. is the second top. Now I haven't looked at any of their form or anything. You can look that up yourselves. That's 6:45 this evening. But now you see all this is filled in here. So the horse rating is still the same. We've speed ratings. We've ratings for the jockey. We've ratings for the trainer and the stallions, and their today ratings. So you can see, if you wanted to see who had the best speed rating, you can just click on it. That's visibility. If you wanted to see which jockey was highest rated, um, Stars Inc. and Waiting at Night, their jockeys are the top ones there. The top trainer then is on Waiting All Night, and the top rated stallion then is Yantami and Swiss Ace. They're probably the same sire, I'd say. And the top today ratings here, that would be Chola Empire. So it looks a very complicated and competitive race, this. So you could be looking for a bit of value. So maybe Mobasha or Stars Inc. could be value in that there. You can check that out. That's it now. I think that's all. I've covered everything. If you have any questions, just tag me on Twitter and I'll try and answer them. Thank you.